Good morning, happy Friday Focus, Friday the 25th of February. We're nearly at the end of February. I know it's a short month, but I mean, really. How is everybody? I hope we're all okay. Today here in Gloucestershire, it is a really sunny day, which is absolutely lovely because of all the wind and the rain that we've had recently. I hope you all have been quite safe and that you haven't lost too much or had too much damage, etc. So, I haven't been here for the last 2 weeks. Well, not live, anyhow. I've recorded everything for you, obviously. But I haven't been here live because I have been moving house. It's all done. We're in, thank God. The sense of relief is enormous, I must say. We're still in a hell of a mess, but still. Hi, Kate. Lovely to see you. Oh, yeah, half term. Oh, that must be a bit tough. Haven't you got your podcast too coming up soon? Oh, talking about podcast, have a look at Sarah Cook's podcast. It's called the Health of Business Podcast, and the latest episode is me talking about Profit First and how it can help you. So have a listen to that. It's really good, actually. I'll try and find the link and I'll put it in here. So thank you, Kate. Kate's just saying congratulations on the move. So we are. Oh, Kate's podcast is launching on Tuesday. Kate, give us a link. Tell us what it's called, so anybody can listen to it. It's going to be really exciting. I'm so pleased that you're getting it done. It's so exciting, brilliant. So today we are going to be talking about the importance of a growth mindset and how to achieve it. Growth mindset. What is it? It's a set of beliefs and thoughts that help people to be more open to challenge, learn from mistakes, improve themselves in the face of adversity. Sorry. As a business owner, a growth mindset is absolutely vital to your success. It's what will actually enable you to overcome the really tough times, keep you striving to improve when the going is good, and rather than becoming complacent. So it's not easy to change your mindset overnight. So let's listen to what we're going to say about this and how you can achieve it. So a growth mindset is essentially the belief that humans have an unlimited capacity to grow and to change and improve. A fixed mindset, on the other hand, is centered around the idea that talents and abilities are innate and thus they can't be changed, basically. So someone with a growth mindset views failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. They see challenges as a chance to grow their skills rather than something that they should be avoiding at all costs. For a business owner with a growth mindset, success is less important than striving for improvement in all areas of life. So when times are tough, the person will have that resilience that's really needed to get back up again and try again. In contrast, if you are a business owner with a fixed mindset, it's much more likely that you're going to become discouraged and give up when things don't go the way that you're wanting to the first time around. They are usually less willing, this is obviously a bit of a generalization, less willing to take risks or challenge themselves because they fear failure and see it as an absolute. So how do you cultivate and how do you get this growth mindset? Because we all want it, don't we? So number one is surround yourself with the right people. People who see themselves as fixed and static can sometimes actually be contagious. It's a bit like those who drain us and those who inspire us and excite us and boost us and give us that that we need. So it's really important not to surround yourself with the wrong people. Negative attitudes are contagious. So if you want a growth mindset, then you need to make sure that those around you are thinking similarly. So when talking about your business, your career goals, for example, you should always surround yourself with people who are actively trying to grow themselves. These types of conversations help you really adopt a growth mindset of your own. If you haven't got a growth mindset, it's a really, really good idea to surround yourself with these people, and then what they're talking about will infect you, and it will be exciting. It'll be all contagious. So if you've got family and friends who are questioning your goals or encourage you to slack off rather than motivating you to work harder, then it's important to find a group or a community of like-minded people. It's also important to seek out some sort of consultant or advisor who understands the particular struggles that you're facing and can guide you along that path. And that's why having a business mentor who's basically a business mentor is somebody who has experienced whatever it is that you're experienced. They're a couple of steps ahead of you, but enough for you to learn from. So number 2 is finding your why. If anybody's read Simon Sinek's book, it is just absolutely brilliant. But one of the most important things that you can do when you're trying to adopt some sort of growth mindset is to find your why. You have a really strong reason that will help you persevere in times of doubt and frustration. I always used to say that my why was my children. And then somebody actually challenged me on that and said, that's not enough. And I said, oh, hang on a second, what do you mean that's not enough? And they said, obviously your why is your children, because you've got your children and you want to look after them and you want to provide for them. But if you can go into more detail about why it's for your children, what do you want to do for your children? I want to educate my children. I want to make sure that my children are strong and happy and confident enough to work in wherever it is that they want to, that they have the ability to work wherever they want to do and do whatever they want to do. But most of all, I want them to be confident and happy and healthy. That's it. Oh, okay, he said. Well, in that case, so you haven't really got a growth mindset. And I said, no, I have. Absolutely. I want my business to grow. But what is your why? What do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to work 3 days a week when I get to 60, because that would be fun. I want to do lots of traveling. He said, so that's actually your why. So finding your why is really, really important. So there are some really helpful questions to consider, which is the ones that he asked me. What is your business's core purpose? Purpose, not what you do, but what is your actual purpose? Who are you trying to help and why? And what impact will it have on the wider world? It's quite simple, really, if you start using that. So number 3 is start using the word yet. Now, I can't remember who it was who told me this originally. It was quite a long time ago. But the way that you talk about your goals and your ambitions and your tasks can have a really huge effect on the outcome. Instead of saying, I'm not comfortable speaking in front of large audiences, say, I'm not comfortable speaking in front of large audiences yet. It automatically makes you feel completely better and totally different about it. When you say yet, the implication is that the gap between where you are now and where you will be, or want to be rather, will change. The subtle shift in your language really helps reinforce that growth mindset, because it shows that nothing is ever set in stone. So think about the things that you say to yourself, those words that you say to yourself that you would never say to your best friend, but you do say them to yourself. Oh God, I can't do this. This is useless. I'm hopeless at this. See if you can change it. Change that way that you're speaking. It will give you an indicator, it will give your brain, your mind, an indication of your desire to grow and improve. So instead of saying, I can't do numbers. So a lot of clients of mine come to me, I hate numbers, I just can't do numbers. I can't do numbers yet. How different does that make you feel? I can't do numbers yet. Okay. But that gives you that gap between where you are now and where you want to be, so that you can make that change. So number 4 is focusing on the process, not the end result. When you are trying to achieve this growth mindset, it's important you focus on the process. So focusing on the end result is a surefire way to become quite demotivated, actually, and slip back into this fixed mindset. You have to remember that the biggest changes happen little by little. So you may not notice a difference from one day to the next, or even 1 month to the next, but over time, the results slowly but surely will compound to achieve a real transformation. And don't neglect personal growth. So this is number 5. It's vital you take time to grow yourself as an individual, not just as a business owner, but as a person. Even if your goals are purely business-based, you're still a human being who needs nurturing and care like anybody else. Reading the self-development books, looking after yourself, especially if, I can't even say this, but especially if you're a woman, we don't do enough self-care. I'm going for a massage this afternoon. I'm so excited. But reading self-development books, trying new things, challenging yourself outside of work, finding something different that you can do. I've recently started doing Tai Chi. I'm rubbish at it, but I love it. And it makes me really grounded. I love it. That's brilliant. So In summary to what we're talking about, the growth mindset is the key to success on your entrepreneurial journey. It will help you persevere when things get tough. It'll allow you to grow into the best version of yourself, not just your business, but yourself. If you are the best version of yourself, you are going to be able to give more to your team, to your clients, to your customers, to your family, to your children, everybody. The growth mindset will also, it allows you, it gives you that permission to achieve more, and it enables you to enjoy the journey on a really deep, deep level, which in my eyes, and this is only my opinion, is, well, it's probably not, it's probably quite a lot of people's opinions actually, but it's my opinion. I think it's absolutely crucial to doing what you're wanting to do in your business as an entrepreneur. Anyhow, that's enough of me waffling on for one day. Have a lovely weekend. I hope you're doing something great. And end of half term, Kate. Kate's podcast, let me just show you. It's called Business Foundations for Mums. Will be available on all the main platforms from 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Kate, that is just so exciting. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I'm so excited that you've done this, and it's only. It was only about 3-4 months ago that we were talking about it. So you have worked so hard to get this going. I'm really proud of you. Well done. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.